My name is Peter Heinzelman, and I'm the chair of the 2020 Whitney M. Young Junior Service Awards Luncheon. We are in unique times, and it is a pleasure to be with you all virtually. Nonetheless, today will be an inspiring day as we recognize those who go above and beyond the call of service to ensure that every child in Metro Atlanta has the opportunity to participate in a first-class scouting program. We will celebrate 12 individuals for their selfless work and recognize them for their impact that they are making not only in our community, but also in our country. The National Whitney M. Young Junior Service Award is designed to recognize those individuals and corporations who have been instrumental in the development of scouting for rural, urban, and suburban youth who often face challenging barriers. This award recognizes our unsung heroes who do exceptional service for disadvantaged youth. Today's event brings the Atlanta Area Council's outreach program, it benefits Scout Reach, Scout Reach helps to provide experiences that develop self-esteem, character values, and leadership skills. Rather than tell you all about Scout Reach, I'd like to invite my fellow Atlanta Area Council board members to share more. Mike DeBose is the president of Thermo Fisher Scientific and serves as the vice president of Scout Reach for the Atlanta Area Council. Mike?
Thank you, Peter. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. As a Whitney M. Young Jr. honoree myself, I'm extremely grateful to have the opportunity to participate in today's event. I'm pleased to have been asked to provide an update for you about Scout Reach and the Atlanta Area Council's efforts to continue to serve youth in all parts of our city. As you will learn when you hear from our honorees today, here in Atlanta, we are dedicated to developing youth into our next generation of leaders. Regardless of a child's circumstances, we are armed with volunteers and community partners to ensure that children are able to learn the values and character traits that are essential to thrive in today's world. Even amidst this COVID-19, we continue to meet the needs of our families. We recognized early on the need to adapt our program to meet the needs of the families that we serve here in Atlanta. Our desire is to continue to have the capacity to develop tools that support our families and are a resource for our PACs and Scouts BSA troops. Our first step in achieving this was scouting at home. Within 1 week, our team launched this resource hub for parents and leaders to help support Scouts while at home. For PACs and troops served through our program specialist-led units, the staff hosted virtual meetings and conducted weekly check-ins with parents to offer support and guide them to local resources within the community. Our program specialists learned the specific needs and challenges of the families and had the heart to serve. They personally delivered breakfast and lunch to Scout families that attended Atlanta public schools. Public supermarkets provided gift cards that we were able to deliver to many of our families. Books were donated by the Most Valuable Kids organization and delivered by our program specialists to our families. Walmart donated tents so that our families could still enjoy the outdoors. That was great. And now that our Scouts are back in school, we are continuing to innovate how we serve our families across Metro Atlanta. Recently, the Atlanta Area Council launched Scouting on Demand. This innovative new program features instructional videos, virtual programming, subscription box content mailed to homes, and much, much more. All programs and materials are easily accessible to parents and are designed to empower families to scout together, learn new skills, and have fun while building lasting memories. Thanks to the generosity of our donors and partners that support Scout Reach, we have begun delivering every Scout served through one of our programs, specially led programs, a monthly activity box that is tailored to a Scout's age and grade, full of games, gadgets, and tools to help them earn their next adventure. This pandemic has really impacted all of our families more than we know. As a result, the council has launched a Scout Reach Strategic Plan Committee to ensure that we are allocating our resources appropriately and assessing how we can continue to serve those who need it the most. As Peter shared, we are extremely grateful for the support of our volunteers and all of our community partners that continue to help us serve children regardless of what is happening at home or in their community. Again, congratulations to all of our honorees today, many of whom dedicate their time, their resources, and hearts to make sure that Scouting continues and will continue to make a meaningful impact in our fair city. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mike. Like you mentioned, these programs would not be possible without the support of the volunteers that serve programs in these communities, or without the financial supporters who allow us the opportunity to provide paid program leaders or other resources needed. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our corporate partners of this event. Our Scout Reach sponsor is Georgia Natural Gas. Our neighborhood partner is Aaron's. Our troop partner is Player and Company. And our patrol partners can be found in the virtual program that will be shared electronically after the event to everyone in attendance, and you can see their listing on your screen. I'd also like to thank the committee that worked tirelessly to secure this support. That includes Steve Wassel of Southern Company Gas, Eric Deadweiler of West Rock, Brian Dowhauer of Truist, Jack Jessen of Clear Channel, and Mike Record of Recruiting Network Solutions. Together, we raised over $150,000 for the Scout Reach program, but thanks to the generosity of a donor providing a unique matching gift opportunity, all our donations will be matched to double the impact. That's over $300,000 raised to ensure Scouting can continue to serve children in our communities that need it the most. So thank you again. I'd now like to turn the floor over to our Scout speaker, Nigel Walker. Nigel's a teacher for Teach for America at Benjamin Banneker High School on Atlanta's South Side. As a young student, Nigel worked hard at every step of his journey. He earned scholarships to attend some of the best schools. He attended the Westminster School, where he went to his first Scout meeting. Nigel then went on to Vanderbilt University, where he earned a degree in engineering and finance. He was awarded a fellowship from his alma mater to travel to 22 countries to study the impact of fatherhood by interviewing children and families about their fathers in each country, a subject close to his heart as he reflected on his own father's absence in his life. Today, as a teacher, Nigel works each day to instill the values he learned in Scouting onto his young students. Nigel?
Thank you for that generous introduction. It really is a pleasure to be here today, and it's honestly not about me, it's about the 12 people that we're honoring this morning or this afternoon. When I heard about the Whitney M. Young Award, I knew that it was for volunteers that work in the Atlanta area and really have dedicated a lot of their time to making sure our kids, someone like myself, could feel supported and feel like they can really do something with themselves in Scouting. I really didn't know who Whitney M. Young was, so when I looked him up, I found out that he's actually a tremendous civil rights leader, which is especially pertinent today, given the climate of the country. And I found out that even though he was born in Kentucky and served in the military in World War II and went on to study medicine, he switched into studying social work and eventually became the civil rights leader that made someone like myself be able to vote this past week and waited in line for 3 hours without being harassed and feeling like my voice can matter and my voice can be heard in this country. And as I think about why this award is awarded to someone who serves Scouting as a volunteer, I think a lot about how the Scout leaders who work with these kids, you aren't particularly sure how it's going to impact them, how it's going to turn into a relationship that's going to support them for their greater goals as scholars, their greater goals as professionals, their greater goals as citizens. And I just want to thank you for how your work has gone into this hope that one day the characters and the pillars of being a Scout is going to shape the young people that you're working with for tomorrow. I remember one of my Scout leaders, Mr. Eadson and Mr. Quillian, they always reassured me that anything that I do it to your full service. when you're going to help someone, make sure the need is met. When you're going to show up, make sure you show up prepared. When you're going to do something, don't do it halfway. I think that the Scout leaders that we're honoring today have done that for all the kids that they've come in contact with. And while you didn't know that COVID-19 was going to happen, that we were going to have to do Scouting virtually, that we were going to have to support families in different ways, that we were going to have to balance work and our families and our responsibilities to these Scouts in ways that some training really can prepare you for. It was the fact that the character of loyalty and service and humility actually went a lot into how allowing us to make the decisions that we need to make today to support our Scouts. And so while I'm super humbled to be a part of Scouting, as I began way back when I was in middle school, I think that Scouting has totally changed the way that my life has gone, where it prepared me to go into school, feeling like I had mentors that had prepared me for that decision. Seeing as I was the first in my family, first of the grandkids to actually graduate from college, the Scouting mentorship that I had totally prepared me to travel the world, where I was in new environments, and the way that I was learned to prepare myself and respond to unknown scenarios. And then finally going into the classroom, where I ultimately became a mentor myself, looking back on how much it meant for my mentors to pour into me and realize that I am capable of something. And again, I know that Whitney M. Young wasn't too sure how he was going to make an impact with his life. He surely did. And I assure you that all the Scout leaders that we're honoring today are certainly making an impact. I'm particularly reminded as I look into my teaching role and how I didn't know that Scouting could continue to go on my resume past applying to college. It was more than something that's on my resume that people piqued an interest to when I was looking for my career path. It was something that came from my character that Scouting signed itself onto. Scouting signed onto my character those values that we recite every day. A Scout is loyal and helpful and friendly and courteous and kind and obedient and cheerful and thrifty and brave and reverent. And those are the things that I carry with me as I make decisions and as I go forward into the unknown. And I think that the Scout leaders this morning actually know that for somewhat of the depth that they have the relationships with their Scouts, but I think that we are only beginning to realize how important you have been and will be to these Scouts who are going to grow up and potentially do something greater than we can even imagine. And so I definitely am humbled with the opportunity to celebrate you. I'm excited and encouraged by the fact that you're continuing to balance everything going on with your responsibilities to these Scouts. And I can definitely be assured that Scouting is still in very, very good hands as we finish up this very interesting and unexpected year. But thank you for your time, and I really, really appreciate you joining us this afternoon.
What a remarkable testimony. Thank you for sharing your story with us, Nigel. We will now begin the presentation of our awards. Each honoree will be asked to share a few words in acceptance of the award. Let's begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our 2020 class of Whitney M. Young Jr. honorees. First, we have Allison Benton. Allison is a proud member of the Boy Scouts of America, serving Southern Crescent District and Southwest Atlanta District. She has served as an assistant Cub Master, co-founder of Troop 3499, where she was Scoutmaster for 7 years. She is currently serving as Scouts BSA District Unit Commissioner, District Membership Chair, District Twilight Camp Director, Cub and Pack Troop Advisor, and on the Scouting on Demand Committee. Allison?
It's okay.
Got excited. I'm extremely honored to receive this such an important award, the Whitney M. Young Award. I'm earnestly grateful for the recognition I have received. I was asked why I dedicate my time to Scouting. To me, it is a reminder of the song that states, if I can help somebody as I pass along the way, then my living will not be in vain. Scouting is a way of hope, outing, and learning for our youth. It builds confidence, character, instill principles, and create lasting memories. And it's always a great day for Scouting. I sincerely thank each of you. I thank Michael Womack for nominating me and Averill Bryant for allowing me to practice the art of volunteering. I appreciate my troop and Pack 3499 family, Southern Crescent District, Burke Bender, Mr. Butler, Southwest Atlanta District PAC 850, Miss Fears. To my Wood Badge family, Scouting on Demand family, and countless of volunteers and professionals that I have met along the way. I want to personally thank the two who I have harassed more than anyone, who I consider my brothers, Ramon Montgomery and Brandon Dobbins, who took this hyperactive overachiever, always brainstorming, can't say no person to be a part of this team and has not grown tired of me yet. To my church family who supports the scouting program and allowed me to be the scout leader that I am. To my family who conversations always start off with scouting. To my 94-year-old 1943 Eagle Scout grandfather who still recites the Boy Scout law by memory, which he lived by. I thank you. To my supportive mother who always gets a break when I'm harassing Brandon and Ramon, so I'm sure she thanks you as well. To my awesome children, Jordan, Alicia, and my 2018 Eagle Scout, Joshua Benton. I also dedicate this award to my late husband, Jeffrey Benton. He was my partner in scouting. I am going to hold proudly this award as a mark of my achievement. This is only the beginning. I appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, and I thank you.
Congratulations again, Allison. Up next, we have Karen Bowens. Karen Bowens served 9 years as a bear den leader and cub master for PAC 3290 at Westside Community CME Church in Southwest Atlanta, and 5 years as the current cub master at Ebenezer Baptist Church's PAC 213. She is an active volunteer on the Phoenix District Program Committee. Presenting Karen Bowens.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank the Atlanta Area Council for choosing me to receive such a prestigious award. I humbly accept it. It is an honor and my pleasure to serve others, especially young people. To be actively engaged and support young people in their personal, physical, intellectual, social, emotional, and spiritual development in today's society is a challenge, but it's a challenge worth taking on. I would also like to thank the amazing people God has placed in my life that have supported me over the years. For them, I am grateful. Lastly, congratulations to my fellow recipients who have the heart and passion to serve young people. I want to leave you with a quote from one of our former scouts at Ebenezer Baptist Church, where I serve as Cub Master. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Scout Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Again, thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen, and congratulations. Up next, we have Bill Camp. Bill is the Scoutmaster of Troop 62, based out of Lithia Springs, Georgia, and part of the Indian Springs District. He has held the role of Scoutmaster for Troop 62 for almost 35 years. Throughout his tenure, Bill has multiple awards, including Scoutmaster Award of Merit, the James West Fellowship Award, and the 2012 Scoutmaster of the Year Award. Bill, a lifelong Scout himself, earned the rank of Eagle Scout in 1967, and his two sons, who were in Scouting, earned Life and the other earned Eagle. Presenting Bill Camp.
Bill, we need you to unmute yourself. There you go.
Okay, I thought I did that. Thank you very much for this great honor. The main thing I wanted to say was kind of what I've been saying over the years of my scouting experiences, that the essence of scouting from the boys and girls point of view, forgive me for my historical reference to boys, is that from their point of view, scouting is having so much fun that they don't realize that they're learning how to take care of themselves and be good people. And to me, that's the essence of scouting. And but I want to say again, thank you for this great honor. I also want to recognize Georgia Deacons of Indian Springs District for nominating me. This is a great honor. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Bill. Next, we have Tom CHUBB. Tom CHUBB is the Chairman, CEO, and President of Oxford Industries. Tom serves on the boards of the Atlanta America Apparel and Footwear Association, the Metropolitan Atlanta Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Club of Atlanta, the Woodruff Arts Center, and the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill Arts and Sciences Foundation. Tom currently serves as our board president for the Atlanta Area Council and has led the council to many successes under his leadership, including the development and implementation of our most recent strategic plan, Igniting Leaders. While never a scout himself, Tom dedicates hours to the scouting program in Atlanta to ensure every child has the opportunity to join scouting. Presenting, Tom CHUBB.
Thank you very much. And I have to say, what an incredible honor it is to receive this award, and what an honor and privilege it has been to lead the Atlanta Area Council for the last 2 years. And I say it's an honor and a privilege because I'm so incredibly proud of the work that the Atlanta Area Council does in Metro Atlanta and the results it achieves. And among those achievements, the one that I think I'm most proud of is the way the Atlanta Area Council delivers the scouting program to kids across Metro Atlanta, as Mike DeBose said, regardless of circumstance, regardless of who they are, where they come from, or what their economic circumstances are. Scouting provides the kids with the opportunity to learn the values and character traits that, as Mike said, are necessary for success in today's world. And I think the council has done such a great job of it that's the single biggest point of pride for me. But the credit for that goes not to me in any way, but to my incredible fellow board members, several of whom are present here today, that bring so much to the council, to the unbelievable professional staff that we have at the Atlanta Area Council, and probably most importantly of all, our 9,000 adult volunteers, a number of whom are being honored here today, including Karen and Bill and Allison and a number of others that are being honored today. But that is the real secret formula of scouting. It's those adult volunteers that make all this happen, that have successfully delivered scouting to all the kids in Atlanta. And for them, I'd like to pass on my congratulations and thanks.
Thank you, Tom, and congratulations. Next, we have Dave Crow. Dave currently serves on the board of directors of the Atlanta Area Council, Boy Scouts of America, which he joined after moving to Atlanta in the late 1980s. In addition to his time on his son's troop committee, he served in a wide variety of roles in support of scouting over the last 30 years. He was strategic plan chair for multiple council long-range plans and currently serves as endowment and budget chair for the council. Dave has worked closely with council leadership to ensure that scouting can remain strong in Atlanta and that no scout is left behind. Dave is also a Silver Beaver recipient. Presenting, Dave Crow.
Well, thank you. And first of all, this is certainly an honor and a blessing to be a recipient of such a prestigious award. And I'm very thankful to the Atlanta Area Council to have been nominated and selected this year. But I'm really only one of thousands of volunteers that are trying to make a difference in the lives of children in the Atlanta area. And I really feel that this award is representative of all the hard work that's going in throughout the council and has for many years. I think Whitney M. Young Jr.'s focus was on how to change lives for the better I think that's exactly what the scouting program is all about. And I remember my first days of being a scout way back in the 1960s. And it's been a privilege to be a volunteer for the last 30 years, from troop committee to executive board. And I personally seen the Atlanta Area Council's continued commitment to remove any barriers that might keep any young person from being a scout, regardless of circumstances. And as Mike and Tom have said, programs like Scout Reach continue to bring new opportunities to boys and girls that may have missed them altogether. So thank you again, and I hope I can pay back this honor over the years ahead.
Congratulations, Dave. Next, we have Margaret Evans. Margaret is a community volunteer, school advocate, and scout leader working to build community through the local schools and neighboring organizations. Margaret's community focus is supporting programs that benefit local youth or sustainability, including Embry Hills Snack Sacks, Henderson Mills STEAM program, Milkweed for Monarchs, Chattahoochee Riverkeeper, and her local Scouts BSA Troop 15. Her work in scouting has included serving as Troop 15's committee chair, Cub Scout Den leader, district membership chair, and on the council's advancement committee. She was recently awarded the BSA Hightower Trail District Award of Merit. Presenting Margaret Evans.
Thank you. I first want to offer my gratitude to the Whitney M. Young Award Committee. It's an honor to represent Atlanta, Hightower Trail, and my wonderful Troop 15 as an honoree. I am humbled to be chosen to be a part of this amazing group of scouters and community leaders. I offer special thanks to the two scouts who laid the foundation for my work as a school advocate and a scouting volunteer, our sons Candler and Bryson, and to my husband and biggest supporter, Matt. I promise you that scouting has given me more than I could ever give to scouting. What parent of a teen or tween doesn't wish they had more fun, active, adventurous time together with their children? Scouting has gifted me time with my boys and this amazing group of tween and teenagers in a close to home adventure of a lifetime for us all. Through their experiences, we watch these scouts expand their horizons to do things they never even realized they were capable of. We watch them build confidence and become empowered leaders. We watch them fail and learn from those mistakes and try again. We watch them find family in patrols and build up their communities through service. We watch them learn the value of traditions that came before and the importance of making your own traditions. We watch them learn the immensely important value of service leadership. And the amazing thing is that we as adult volunteers receive all of that as well. As parents, my husband and I often say a big hope for our children is that they be a part of something bigger than themselves. We are blessed that scouting has given us that gift, and it's my hope that any child who wants to be bigger than us, no matter what. Thank you again. It's a great honor.
Congratulations, Margaret. Next, we have ZENA GRAY-ADEYEMI. ZENA has held many positions in scouting over her 10 years as a volunteer. She is recognized in the community from her time working with the Church Food Bank, the PTA, and advocating to start a PAC at the Heritage Academy. She strives to plan programs that are at no or low cost to participants and looks to ensure they are family-oriented. ZENA is a proud Eagle Scout mom and wants to ensure the program continues over time, so she trains parents to follow in her footsteps. Presenting ZENA GRAY-ADEYEMI.
Hi, I'm ZENA Gray, and I'm honored and excited about the Whitney Young Award. And I want to thank Ramon Montgomery, who drug me into becoming a scout volunteer mom for my son Alexander, who is a Eagle Scout today. And I am just elated and excited about the programs that the Scouts get to join and be a part of just becoming a Cub Scout. And the fact that that I'm being honored for doing something that I love and makes me happy, and to be a part of scouting. They said when I was younger, it says each one reach one. And I am just excited about that. And I want to leave you with something that Baden Powell said. It says that the real way to gain happiness is to give it to others, to truly give it to others. And I just want to thank you.
Congratulations, ZENA. Next, we have Sam Hay III. Sam Hay is a proud native of Covington, Georgia. He is active in the community and is currently a member of the boards of Piedmont Healthcare, Piedmont Newton Hospital, the Atlanta Area Council Boy Scouts of America, and the Highway 278 Community Improvement District in Covington. Sam has also served in a number of leadership or fundraising positions with the Atlanta Area Council, Covington YMCA, and Rockdale United Way. He understands that with appropriate funding, not-for-profits can make a meaningful difference in the lives of children. Sam enjoys being outdoors and has a particular interest in bird and large game hunting. Presenting Sam Hay III.
Thanks to all of you. I am truly humbled to receive the Whitney Young Award. I don't believe I've received a scouting award since I became an Eagle Scout, and that was a long time ago, I assure you. But I must tell you, though, that there are many folks who dedicate their lives to scouting who are far more deserving than I am. But I am incredibly grateful, and I am mainly grateful because the focus of this award is on providing access to scouting to children who otherwise might not have this opportunity. My father and my son and I are all Eagle Scouts, and scouting has meant the world to our family. But we all grew up with opportunity all around us. We only had to say yes to scouting and yes to some work that was so much fun that it did not feel like work, as you may know. So why do I spend time in scouting? Because I want all kids to have the same opportunity that I had, to learn and to grow, to enjoy and appreciate the outdoors, to enjoy and respect all peoples and all cultures, and to one day have the opportunity to do the same thing for others. I know of no other youth organization who so efficiently and effectively carries out this mission. And as a volunteer, I have to admit that the work is mostly done for you by our incredible staff and other volunteers. All you must simply do is ask others to get involved. Scouting and the Atlanta Area Council in particular has the brand cachet to simply sell itself. Thank you so very much for this honor.
Thank you, Sam, and congratulations. Next, we have Andrea Johnson. Andrea's primary scouting position is Scoutmaster for Troop 2110, chartered by First Corinth Missionary Baptist Church in Southwest Atlanta District. She is also a member of the PAC Committee and has used her National Camping School training to serve as Camp Director, Program Director, and Den Leader for District Day Camp. Andrea is a Wood Badge 9285 Eagle and is the 2019 Southwest Atlanta District Awards Merit honoree. Andrea is the proud mother of 2 Arrow of Light recipients, Brandon and Brian, and loves seeing Scouts experiencing opportunities that they never dreamed of. Presenting Andrea Johnson.
Good afternoon. I am truly honored to receive the Whitney M. Young Junior Award today for simply serving the youth in my community. I was introduced to the Cub Scout program through my oldest son, Brandon, as his Tiger adult partner. And at that time, it was focused on 4 components: duty to God, duty to country, duty to family, and duty to self. Through duty to God, we were exposed to a wide variety of faith, and we were encouraged to ask questions so that our scouts experienced diversity and tolerance. At that time, duty to country focused on our state and local government and our responsibility to our community through outreach such as scouting for food and keeping our earth clean with recycling and also the proper disposal of waste. Duty to family taught our scouts responsibilities such as in their family unit, such as doing chores and emergency preparedness. Duty to self emphasized good character traits and managing finances, as well as keeping your body fit. Scouts in my community are exposed to the world of adventure of the outdoors through horseback riding, whitewater rafting, zip lining, motorboating, traveling to places like Sea Base, Philmont, and jamborees, national and internationally, that most of their classmates won't get an opportunity to experience. Our scouts are confidently learning life skills such as first aid. They're learning public speaking and interviewing skills through their border review. And they're learning gun safety, just a few of the life skills they're learning today. Now, last year I had the pleasure of serving on staff with the National Youth Leadership Training, which we call NYLT. We were on staff, and I am very inspired with the future of our leaders. Today, we are encouraging our students or our youth to use the Scout Oath and Law as their moral compass, same as it was back in with my oldest son. So I am looking forward to viewing scouting through the eyes of my grandson, Jace, as he enters the program next year as a Lion. And I want to thank you so much for this recognition today.
Thank you. Congratulations again, Andrea. Next, we have Susan LeTeer. Susan LeTeer is a native Georgian. Susan has been volunteering with Norcross PAC 247 and Troop 247 for 18 years. Additionally, she has worked with Venture Crews 1912 and 525 and currently serves as a chartered organization rep for Norcross First United Methodist Church. Susan is a Bob White from Wood Badge 9269 and obtained brotherhood level in the Egwatawa D chapter of the Order of the Arrow. Susan has been happily married for 35 years to Donald LeTeer, an earlier recipient of the Whitney M. Young Award. They have 2 children, Dara, who earned the GSA Gold Award, and Douglas, who earned the BSA Eagle Scout Award. Presenting Susan LeTeer.
I'd like to thank the Academy. Wait, wrong award ceremony. Seriously, folks, I am so honored to be part of the class of 2020 for the Whitney M. Young Jr. Service Award. In thinking about this crazy year of 2020, I thought about how crazy the 100 years of Scouts must have seemed at times. You know, they faced the 1918 Spanish flu epidemic and they made it through. So I think together we'll be able to make it through these crazy times. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C if we have to. The important thing through all the changes we face as an organization is that if we stay strong together, we can go to infinity and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan, and congratulations. Our next honoree is Jeanette Miller. Jeanette serves as a committee member for PAC and Troop 532 and as a member of the Southwest Atlanta District Advancement Committee. She has served as a scouting volunteer for over 35 years. She is also an active member of Bethlehem Baptist Church. Jeanette serves as church clerk and participates in a number of auxiliaries, including the church's scholarship committee. She is the wife of the late Earl Miller, an avid scouter, and the mother of an Eagle Scout. Presenting Jeanette Miller.
Good afternoon. I am deeply humbled and honored to be named a 2020 Whitney M. Young honoree. This would not have been possible without the support of my family, including my late husband, Earl Miller, my son, Eagle Scout Shelman Miller, and my daughter, Nicole Miller, and my scouting family, which includes Pack and Troop 532 in the Southwest Atlanta District. And for this, I say thank you for supporting me. Although I am a behind the scenes person, never expecting or seeking recognition, this award means so much to me. I started working with the scouting program at Continental Colony Elementary School, Pack and Troop 532, when my son Shelman became a Cub Scout. My entire family, including my daughter Nicole, seemed to be having so much fun attending the meetings and engaging in the activities, and I became tired of being left out and staying at home by myself, so I decided to join them. I have served as an assistant den leader, committee member, a member of the training committee, and district committee member at large. After my son achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, my husband and I continued to work with and support scouting. I never imagined that I would become so attached to the scouting program. Now, 35 years later, my passion and love for scouting still motivates me to continue working hard to encourage and make a difference in the lives of our youth. Again, thank you for this recognition.
Congratulations, Jeanette. Our final honoree is Richard Morales. Richard Morales is the Director of Engineering for L.B. Foster. In 2015, Richard was honored to be selected Georgia's Engineer of the Year, and in 2018, Richard was honored with the Distinguished Alumni Award from the University of New Mexico College of Engineering. Richard is proud to currently serve as chairman of the Atlanta Area Council's Exploring Engineer STEM Academy at Georgia Tech for 20 years. In this role, Richard follows his passion of encouraging youth to pursue a STEM career. Richard also serves, now for over 11 years, on the nonprofit board of directors for Skills USA, an organization dedicated to post-secondary high school students interested in highly skilled trade careers. Presenting Richard Morales.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the opportunity to receive this Whitney Young Award. It's such an honor and a humbling privilege to be selected as an honoree this year. Can't also go without thanking Claude Gatlin for nominating me. I really, thinking back about the Exploring Engineer Academy, I got involved just as many of the other honorees with my son. He became an Eagle. And, you know, I found out that as a volunteer, you have as much fun as they have. So it was such a privilege to see him grow into his Eagle. Once he got his Eagle, I also, just going back to early 1990s, got involved with exploring. And as an engineer, it was such a great fit to try to get Metro Atlanta youth to get involved and try to become an engineer, and Exploring Engineer Academy has been a great opportunity. We're going on, last year was our 20th year. This is our 21st year. As everybody has mentioned, with COVID, has made some challenges throughout the way, but as a scout, you always go to plan A, plan B, and plan C. So we did get past last year's virtual camp, but a typical camp for those that may have not heard of us, we spend 1 week at the Georgia Tech campus. This is a co-ed camp, boys and girls, 10th, 11th, 12th graders. They spend the night there. We have a fantastic group of volunteers that I could not do on my own. This is a big team effort. We do this, like I mentioned, over 20 years. We spend the night at on the campus. We introduce them to all kinds of engineering, whether it's civil, mechanical, electrical. We try to give them a taste of all these different types. We try to get these young youth from Metro Atlanta interested, and we've always made an effort that we would never turn back any youth that is interested in becoming an engineer. We are always trying and seeking to go to certain schools around Metro Atlanta that we want to get represented, and we really are encouraging a really great mix. Our camp has grown such that we even get students coming in from out of state and even international. So the word is out. I can't say how much it's an honor to receive this, but it's really an honor for all the volunteers with exploring. Tracy Tekow and his support with the Atlanta Area Council. I can't thank you more. And as I mentioned, this is just a fantastic privilege. And if anybody is interested in becoming active, please seek me out, and we would love to have you. We're always looking for great tours. We go all around Metro Atlanta to different places like Lockheed, Delta, engineering firms, as well as on campus to all the different departments. So again, thank you very much. It is very much of an honor for myself.
Well, congratulations to all our honorees. We're very proud of each of you and thankful for your dedication to scouting. So I'll now turn it over to our Scout Executive and CEO, Tracy Tekow, for a few remarks about today's event.
Thank you, Peter, and thank you, everyone. What an amazing group of Scout volunteers. I have the benefit and the privilege of knowing almost everyone that's being honored, and having either been at Woodruff with you or at Burt Adams or several of you at Philmont, and almost everyone here at the Service Center. So as I listen to your comments, what I am always taken aback by is the amount of gratitude and humbleness that each of our volunteers and board members who are freely serving, giving their time, giving their financial resources, yet humbled and grateful for the opportunity. That really speaks a lot about the character of each individual that's being honored today. Universally, each person honored are some of the very best of the thousands of people that volunteer in the Atlanta Area Council. One of the other insights that I would like to reference is that being on the executive team, there's certain vantage points that we have in that we get to see in all corners of how scouting is delivered across the Atlanta Area Council. And we see the need to reach children through our Scout Reach programs in all corners of the compass, north, south, east, west, and right in the middle of our community. The Scout Reach program is not, geographically isolated. It is spread strategically across our 13 county areas, reaching children in need, children that we think will benefit from the scouting program. And through the Scout Reach effort, we remove our volunteers and board members, help to remove all of those barriers, be they training for the leaders or financial barriers that need to be removed, or actually helping us to fund and hire some of the incredible program specialists that work directly where leadership just isn't available from the community. My closing comment is, again, from that vantage point of seeing so many of our scouts. And I'm way older than 7 or 10 or 12, but I can try to imagine what it's like for that 7 or 10 or 12-year-old scout to get their very first Pinewood Derby car, or to go to Burt Adams Scout Camp and hook a fish and know what that potential lifetime hobby is now like. Or for that 12-year-old to put on a uniform, to have the American flag on the shoulder, on his or her shoulder, pledge their duty to God, their duty to country, and know that they are a welcome and appreciated part of the Boy Scouts of America. And they know that at this turbulent time when children get so many mixed messages, that they know that the message from the Atlanta Area Council is, we want you to be a part of our team. You are valuable, you are a scout, and you are what we are here for. Without the men and women on this screen that we honored today, none of that would happen. So thank you each, whether you are a member of a pack or a troop that is delivering the magic to scouts in your community and your neighborhood every week, or you're a member of our board and is helping to guide the Atlanta Area Council through the good times and through 2020 and beyond, so that we continue to deliver the magic to every child that we can. So I'm honored and grateful for each of you. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Tracy. All great points. So we want each of you to enjoy the rest of your day and let the words and stories that were shared today stay with you as a reminder that we have a responsibility to our children, just like our honorees have demonstrated. Thanks to everyone for what you do to support our future leaders. Thank you all and enjoy the rest of your week.